move my computer a little bit, or excuse me, my phone. Ooh, sorry, sorry. Close your eyes for just a second. I know nobody's here, but on the replay. So hang on, hang on, hang on. Ah, sorry. Sorry, I know this is, again, I know nobody's here yet, but for the replay. And this is not working like it was earlier. I had this all lined up. Darn it. Hang on. I'm sorry, sorry, sorry. I had this all lined up, but now it's not lined up. So hang on, close your eyes. Okay, good. Nobody's still here while I'm getting ready. This is good. Let's hope somebody shows up. But again, I apologize. Don't watch the screen. It's all dizzying. Okay, no shells are seeing. Okay, I see a couple saying hi. So hang on. I'm just trying to get my camera. It was set up, but it was set up, but now it's like not right. I don't know. I think the live video camera must be different. So again, if you're here, close your eyes. I gotta shake. I gotta shake the camera. Sorry. It's like really far over. There, okay, that should work. Sorry, again, I apologize. If you're here, I can't see you yet. I have to find the video. So give me just a second. Let's try this. Let me know if you can hear me and if everything is working. Make sure my volume is down. Okay, Maxine and Deborah and Michelle is sharing. Good, okay guys. So I'm sorry that I'm so far that way. Taylor's here. Hello, Taylor. I'm just gonna have to kind of work with. So before I go live, I set up, I FaceTime like either my husband or my son's phone so I can see where everything is, but the, what am I trying to say? Am I upside down to you guys? Is the screen upside down? Do I need to turn it around? So like, is that, it is upside down? Okay, so close your eyes for a minute because I'm going to switch it. So okay, hang on, close your eyes, close your eyes. See if this works. Because it's weird, on my phone, it's not upside down. Did that work? It looks like that's working. Okay, oops, now, sorry, give it just a second. Okay. You think you, oh, and look, it's like not, oh, that's so weird. No wonder my camera was on the wrong side. So now I'm actually more to the right. Oh, now my phone is falling. Perhaps I should have started like 10 minutes early and got this ready, right? Okay, there. Okay, sorry. Again, keep your eyes closed. Oh, my phone is sliding. Why is it sliding? Keep your eyes closed. Keep your eyes closed. Keep your fingers crossed, eyes closed. Again, I'm so sorry. Ooh, let me plug it in here too. Okay. Sorry, keep your eyes closed. Are you guys still there? Not nearly as much lag with my phone, but. Okay, now, oh, what? What's going on now? Okay, something's really weird. Okay. Now, sorry it's shaking. It'll stop shaking in uno momento. I don't want to touch it to stop it from shaking because then I'll make it shake more. Okay, guys, I really am sorry about that. Now, is that better? Ooh, my Shutterfly order is showing up at my door. How cool. I just placed that order like a couple days ago. Okay, are we good? Okay. And you can hear me and we're good. I'm so sorry for all that shaking. Okay. Okay, now I haven't said hello to everyone. Corey's here. Tell me if I said that right. Hello. Taylor, I said hello. Maxine, I can't remember if I said hello. Hi, Tanya. Hi, Michelle. Thanks for sharing. I hope you got it shared okay. Great. Okay, now I feel better. It's a little more centered. I was like, oh no, I'm going to have to work completely over on that side. Great. So just if you watch, tell anybody if they rewatch at the beginning, just to kind of close their eyes. That's funny. I think I need a better phone holder for these, which I know I do, because this one is super hard to line up. Anyways, just giving people a few minutes to get here, and that was kind of a stressful moment. Taking a breath. So it's the red challenge. Let me know, have any of you done the red challenge yet? This was such a fun idea that Jessica had. I thought that was so cool. Red, white, and blue, and then red, white, and blue. Sherry, you almost forgot to be here. You know what? I forgot to even really share it much. So Tanya hasn't done the challenge yet. Well, this is me just now doing the challenge, so I guess you got plenty of time. Michelle, is there a prize for these challenges, or is this just for fun? I know sometimes there is prizes with your challenges, but just curious. So I'm going to be honest, I was not sure what to do. I'm not used to, this is the red challenge, Taylor. Oh, $10 gift card for each challenge you can be entered to win. So definitely worth it. This is the red challenge, and I will talk about it. I have this one on top because I really kind of like this journaling card, but I don't know if I will use this just because I don't want to put all the things. Is that bad? I don't want to write why I love my husband. I have horrible pictures. I asked my husband, are these just horrible? Here's the mood board, first of all. Oops, little something on it. So I struggled because I've done, what do you call this, monochromatic before, but this was a little harder. And you guys, I like to do a lot of, oh, it's buffering. Are you guys okay? Mine's buffering. Just checking, let me know. But I like to do multiple photos, and I couldn't figure out how to do it for these monochromatic. So I might end up doing just a single page for each one. Today's going to be a single page. Okay, good. Thank you, Maxine. So I have these two photos, and you got to ignore my COVID hair. I asked my husband if we looked too horrible in these photos, and he said no, so I'm going to go for it. Hello. How do you say your name? Delania? Delania? That's a pretty name. Tell me how if I'm saying that right. Delania? So anyways, these are my not the greatest photos, but it's COVID hair is what I'm talking about. Or it's not what the photos are about, but I've decided I'm going to do a layout, and I'm going to title it COVID Hair Only Kind of Care, because it's driving me nuts. But oh, thank you, Michelle. Yes, that's my husband, and that was on Father's Day. So we just Delana, like that. That's a pretty name. So I kind of liked this. I liked the really bright reds, and then I realized a lot of the reds I have picked are not as bright, but I really liked the white and the red. So I pulled out, you can see my whole mess here. I pulled out this. Whoops, sorry if that was loud. I got this when Delana. Okay, good. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Taylor. I got this when I went to the Doodlebug. They have an event. They probably, I don't think this year have, but they have an event once a year at their actual warehouse. And I went to that event 2018, 17, I don't know what year, but they have great sales during the event the whole time. And so if you can see, it's all glittery. Thank you, Tanya. This is like a combination of stuff. So this is a Doodlebug paper. This says, oh, 1991. Surely that's not, oh, okay, no, 2008. I was going to say 1991 would be really old, but Cinnamon Hearts cardstock. So I don't know if this is something that Michelle could still get or not, but the hearts are sparkly. Then I pulled out, I had this really old collection. Whoops, and everything's falling out. I'm not doing February 14th, but that's kind of what I had in here. This is all older Doodlebug stuff. But I thought, so it's kind of not on the so darker red side, but it's still red, right? So I had this pattern paper in here. This is Lovebirds. This was from 2012. Wow. That's an old one. Little bit of red circles, but I'm trying to keep it just red. So I thought, and since Doodlebug colors are all the same, they always use the same colors, I know they will go good together. This red alpha was in there. I'm not really crazy about this alpha. I don't know of a title yet anyway, or if I will even have a title. Then there was these Heart Pearls. I believe these are super old Doodlebug, probably 2012 as well. Can you see those? See if you guys can see them. They're very thick. Hello, Nicole, welcome. I'm just showing all the things. So I have white as well. So I'm kind of going, like I mentioned, I really liked the white. I was thinking red and white. Here's some old pearls, I believe are Doodlebug. Then some pieces. This has a little pink heart, but I could cover that up. I don't want to use the February 14th. I actually, and there's a heart that has red. Here's a border. I was going to get all this stuff ready while I waited for people to join, but you guys saw my mess of a beginning. There's a red heart border that would match the sparkles, and another red heart border. Then there's this paper, but it is also pink. Oh, but look at that side. That goes with that really well. And the polka dots. So I'm just kind of randomly pulling some stuff. I think I'm going to change my mind on this one. This collection that I have here is called Love Notes. This was 2019. So I'm pretty sure Michelle could get this. Look at the birds though. So cute. That red border maybe. I don't have a plan for today. Look at that gorgeous paper. So pretty. I just figured I'd wing it. I won't take you guys too long because I know a lot of you are working. It's middle of the week. Sorry for the noise. Let's pull out. I won't go through this whole entire packet, but I know there's some red. Oh, it was this red. Look at this cute piece. If I could get it out of there. Look at that cute. Oh, it's bent. They bend it to fit it in the package. That's kind of odd. You might still have Love Notes. That would be great. Look at that, how odd they bend this to go in the package, which I understand because it's too big, but that's a little odd. That's kind of funny to me. But I got those out, pulling those out, and I don't know if I'll use them. There's a red heart, but I have hearts. Ooh, there's a little Polaroid, although I don't know if I'll use it. This is a great collection for flowers. If you like flowers, look at how pretty the flowers are. They're really pretty. You guys know Doodlebug is my thing. Well, of course. Hang on, hang on. There is this mailbox, but it doesn't really go up. 214. No, that looks like a February thing, and I don't want to. This is obviously, we just took these pictures. So this is not a Valentine's Day layout at all. Although the numbers don't really matter, but I'll pull that little red Polaroid. Look at the beautiful shaped sprinkles as well. Those are pretty. I might keep those even though there's some pink tones to it, but that's okay. We're going to keep some of these. There's some of the... I need to get to using some of my collections. And there's a whole bunch of red hearts, or no, flowers in here. I don't know how floral I want to go. I'm going to set this whole package right here. So say hello if you're here, and I haven't said hello yet. This has a little bit of a red paper, but not sure. But see, look at how pretty that floral is. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. Look at the hearts with the... Sorry, I shouldn't go through new collections at the same time because I'll go on for days. All right. I pulled this because it has a couple of tags. They do have other colors on them, but on this side, it would be like a good little journaling spot, or I could just cut off the top part. But I was going to pull one of these red heart ones. Okay, I think that's all I'm going to pull from this collection. So, just taking a quick moment to glance through there. Oh, I do have the big heart one, but I don't think I'm going to use it. And then I also had a little bit of this collection. Whoops, sorry, that was loud as well. What is this one? Sweet Things, 2015. Using up some of this older stuff. I thought there was something in here. Maybe I was wrong. Oh, you know what was in here was the petite prints. And I have to tell you guys, if you like Doodlebug, you should definitely give their petite prints a try, because they coordinate really well with all of the Doodlebug collections, because they use their same colors over and over, which is awesome. So these were in there with that one. I really like this white polka dot one, and I had this because it had some of the red hearts. I thought if anything I could fussy cut. Then this is kind of more of a pink. This is still red. This is their cherry Swiss dot, so it's still red, but it's kind of more. Yes, Taylor, Doodlebug has always used the same colors. So like this one collection was from 2012. And a lot of companies do that. Like, who am I thinking? Bella Boulevard. They use the same colors so you can mix like your older collections. It's really nice. I like that. I think Echo Park does too, but they have more of a broad, more colors, if that, makes any sense. So hi Arlene, welcome. So they, so it seems like their colors don't always go, but I think that they use basically the same colors as well. So, again, I'm sorry about the awkward angle, but yes, Michelle, I love when they do that. So like these reds, where was it? This one was 2012, but it goes perfect with these reds from the 2019. So you can see it's the same red. So and this is that red from 2008. So they all go together. So the Swiss, this is my little collection of petite prints. They are so nice to have. You can mount your layouts. Oh, good. The angle is okay for you. Okay. It's kind of a little wonky. I'm so OCD that it's like, oh, I want to fix it, but oh, it's okay. I had a struggle in the start. But anyways, petite prints are really good. So I do have the petite prints ready here at the side to use as well. So I was looking at the mood board, which I've now lost in my little mess. And I was thinking the white and the red I really liked, which is picked up on this one. Yes, I was going to call you Chloe. Nicole. Yeah, having them all have the same collections is really nice because, or the same colors, because they really, you can pull like I'm doing here. It is so handy. And you don't have to feel like your collections or colors ever really go out of style, because, so I also went for this. Yeah, Nicole, it might be a little easier if you could change your name, but I always want to call you Chloe. So I was also thinking this one, not only looking at the mood board for the colors, I thought about doing Disney, but I just, in fact, that's probably what I, probably the Shutterfly pictures that they just dropped off at my door are probably from my Disney ones I just ordered. So that would have been perfect timing, but I'm also kind of going for the squares. So this middle one is a long one, but I like all the little squares. So I'm going to, hi Pam, I don't know if I said hi to you, welcome. And yes, it makes it easier to mix and match. Yes, I love that. I'm gonna make some squares to kind of go all over. I'm gonna do a white background because you guys know me, like my white backgrounds. I do really like this. You guys also know me though. I have a hard time with banners. So anyways, let's get started. It's been like what, 20 minutes and I haven't done anything but talk. Oh good, Nicole, let me know. You can tell me what to do then, because I'm just winging it. Me and this big mess. All right. So let's pull these right over to the side. And I know I want to cut some squares with this. I'm trying to decide how big. I was actually thinking my photos would print this way, but they are printing this way. Or they printed this way. They fit better this way. Which I could cut to 3.5 by 5 maybe. And so more of the design will show. And again, these photos are not red. Like, oh, that's okay, Nicole. Enjoy your time at the gym. I know I'm totally out of shape. I probably need to go to a gym, but I don't want to go out in public if I don't have to. Of course, if I do this, I'm cutting off my COVID hair. So I'm going to cut these down to 3.5 by 5, just so they can both fit on the layout and more of the background squares will show. Nicole says, I like the 2 pics flushed together lower right, then build the leftover areas with squares. That's exactly what I was thinking. Great minds think alike. All right. Cutting off my COVID hair. Let me know if anybody's offended by me saying that, but that's just, my hair is horrible. My mom got her hair done today. I'm jealous. She just got it cut, but still my hair is so heavy and I don't feel like getting it cut if I'm just going to be staying home and not going anywhere. Because my bangs are finally long enough to go into a ponytail. Okay, I want to mount these. Didn't my hubby, you mean my hair, Nicole? Did he just cut my hair? He did cut my hair if that's what you're talking about, but it's already growing back. And he just cut off the length too. He didn't really, you know, usually I have shorter bangs and not freaky hair. Not sure. I think, okay, you know what? Actually, I will do this. Hi, Beatrice. Hello. Jury's still out 2014. Tell me what you would like me to call you. So I'm going to mount this, and I'm going to mount this on this one. Sorry, I can't talk, obviously, while I'm gluing. I am going to use my We Are Memory Keepers layering guides that Michelle was selling. And if you guys have any questions about those, let me know. I do have a video that kind of talks about them a little bit. Wendy, okay, thank you so much, Wendy. So these are the layering guides that I love. These are, I don't know how big. Is that too big? I just want a small piece. Sorry for my squeaky chair again. Again, I don't really... Has anybody bought an office chair offline before? I really would like to have a new one. This one's kind of falling apart. It's kind of going, you know, it kind of, as I sit in it, it just slowly goes down. But it's... I'm afraid to buy one online. I'm not going in the stores right now just for a new chair. But I also know I make videos, so I figured maybe go cheaper, buy something cheaper. That way if it's horrible, when everything's better, I can get a better chair then. But let me know if anybody's ever purchased one online. Okay, so there's the layer guides. It didn't show up as much as the red polka dot, but I don't care. So do we want, I think maybe this paper here. This is again Lovebirds from 2012. And just a small border. See, that's what's awesome about these layering guides as well. And I use a lot of adhesive because where I live, things just don't stick. Okay, so the layering guides help you if you want to give it a double mat as well. Oh, Wendy, you watch my channel every day. Good. Thank you. Yes, I almost always use collections. You know me if you've been watching. I'm just really in. They make them as collections so they'll coordinate. So it just makes it easier than. That's why I was mentioning at the beginning. I struggled with this red one, but I pulled out all these Doodlebug papers. And so I struggled with, or I put all these Doodlebug together because they use the same colors all the time. In fact, when I was at their event as well, they had their albums lined up. And I think I'm going to start slowly doing this with my albums, but they had them from Rainbow Order. So they had like their silver and gold or whatever, and then black, white, and then it went, I don't remember exactly, but purple, pink, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and they are just gorgeous together like that. So I think I'm going to slowly do that. And I don't think I'm going to ink the edges. I don't know, maybe a little bit of inking. You got a chair that someone returned at Office Depot. It was special ordered and they returned at good price. So you got one that somebody else returned. Is that why it was a good price? Because you got a discount? I didn't think I could always return it if it was absolutely horrible. I don't want anything super big or anything like that because I have a small room. Staples or Office Max, great place for a chair. 75% off, Nancy. That's cool. That's a great price for a chair. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe just something cheap until I can find one. But I do apologize for the squeakiness. Okay, I'm thinking 2-inch squares, 2 by 2. Let's give it a try. I will definitely try not to take as long tonight. Like I said, I know a lot of you are working. So I'm just going to cut a bunch from here. There. You got a $50 IKEA chair. Is it in one of your videos, Nicole? Is it the one you scrap in, or is it the one you, because you have 2 chairs, don't you? Okay, I like that color. So I also like this color. I did pull some flower dies in case I decided to die cut some shapes. You guys know I've been really into the die cuts. Nicole, the one that is here watching with everybody, is the one I learned about the faux chipboard. Apparently a lot of people have done that for a while, but I've never thought of it. Okay, Nicole, you might have to share with me what chair it is. You live in Maine. Oh, and somebody earlier said they were from Australia watching, and so it would be like 7:30 a.m.-ish, right, for you? Or am I wrong? Let me know. Oh, really, Nicole? Okay, that's cool. 7:30 in Maine? Really? Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. You're on Eastern time. Yeah, that's kind of why I went 4 o'clock my time. I figured maybe not as many people could watch, but a lot of you guys, I know a lot of my little scrapbook stores following is clear over on the Eastern side, so that was my thinking. Hi, Rhonda. I'm glad you remembered. Australia, 9:30 a.m. Okay, I was close. I knew it was close to the Eastern time, off by 12 hours. Well, I'm glad you could make it. Maxine, are you the nurse? Are you one? I know somebody was watching who was a nurse or something. And how's it going if you are with things? I don't know how things are in Australia. I just don't watch the news. I'm not a news watcher. I can't take it. All right. Great. I'm glad it's a good time for you. Delana. Did I say it right? Oh, consultant working in health. Okay. So here is, 9 p.m. for you and Pam. Well, thank you for joining. I guess this was a good time so that it wasn't too late, wasn't too early. Tassie, and you have no cases. Maxine, really? In Australia, is there like none anywhere near you, or is it just your local area? You're a dental assistant, Tanya. Tanya, how's it going? Are you able to work at all? Yes. Yeah, I just can't watch the news. It makes me sad, and I have been a little bit lately, and then I realized I needed to kind of not, because it was putting me in a really bad mood, and I said, you know what, why am I doing this? This is why I don't watch the news, right? Good, Rhonda, I'm glad it's a good time for you. I was trying to think of everybody. I also pulled these alphabets, again, any of the Doodlebug alphabets, and these are Abigail. They just came out with a new one, which I got a couple of. Sunshine, which I'm sure Michelle can get some of these in too. You guys know me, I'm on an alphabet spending freeze, but boy, these are some cute alphas. I got white, brown, and black, and I'm thinking I might need more colors. Nicole hasn't been helping. She's telling me, go get them, go get them. Oh, let me read. Yes, none. Oh, good. I'm glad that there's none near you, Maxine. We'll keep our fingers crossed. And oh, good, Taylor. I'm glad this is good timing for you. And yes, Michelle, yes, too much news is just... And you've been working at home. Remind me your name. Jury's still out. Wendy, is that right? What do you do? Yes, Nicole, you said after you use a sheet up, but you know how long it takes me to use a sheet of alphabets up? Oh, look at this love you right here. Oh, I meant to show you guys also. What fun is using stuff up before you buy more? Come on, Nicole. Everybody tell Nicole, come on. Just teasing. Okay, I did have this love piece, which I have no idea where it came from, but it's acrylic. And it's not Doodlebug. Doodlebug, as far as I know, has never made acrylic, but... then I had this 2x2, which is from the Sweet Things, which, 2015. That's a really cute heart paper. But what was I thinking? And I think, ooh, these are 2x2s as well, aren't they? Yeah, let's try cutting a couple. Make some awesome alpha pattern paper with those suckers. The suckers? What suckers? Tell me what suckers. All right, Wendy, well, I'm glad that you are still able to keep working right now. Hi, Jessica, you made it. Are you having a fun game night with your family? The salt and pepper is pretty cute. Jessica, I threw together a bunch of Doodlebug stuff because all of it usually matches, you know, so that is what I'm doing, just kind of cutting, trying to line up now, and I can't do that and talk. I think I'm gonna go with those. Okay, sorry if my cutters are noisy. I never can cut these. Ooh, look, we make a perfect match, but that's supposed to go with the matches, but it doesn't have to, right? Well, Wendy, that's, you know what, working, if whatever it takes to consider you essential, I guess. My daughter had to go to part-time for a while and then back to full-time, and now I think it's going back down to part-time. I haven't talked to her in a couple days. So, and you know what, my husband, maybe I shouldn't say anything, but I guess wood, working with wood is considered essential. So I don't really know why, but it is. Okay, I also had this from the Doodlebug line, and it says, "You're just my type." And I thought originally for the background, but I think I want to play with the red, since I have white as the background as it is. Now keep me in line, guys, and make sure that I have it far up enough, since my camera's a little off and I don't want to move it anymore. So let me grab my pictures. Jessica, you're just joining. I'm doing these horrible pictures of me, but my husband said it was okay. Am I up on screen? Nope. Still trying. Okay, try there. See if that's better. So I just thought I would kind of go, I don't want to do super grid, like everything lined up, but I don't know, then maybe, although that wouldn't work with the pictures unless they were a little bit, I don't know if I like the salt and pepper. It's a little weird. This is fun, actually. I was worried about how this was going to go, but I think this will turn out. I'll just throw them down for now. Oops, I might have to grab another pattern. Oh, and look, see, that's the cool thing about the petite prints too, is they're one side is one and the other side. Sometimes they're both polka dots. Sometimes they are like florals and grids, different things. So let's try this. Yep, I think I'm going to have to cut another pattern. I don't want to go all over. You just got laptops 10 months prior to COVID. That's nice. Oh, that's interesting. Your husband's a carpenter. My husband works for a carpenter business. I was trying to think the right way to call it. Yes, Nicole, I was kind of hoping for kind of a quick grid too, but I'm not sure. I should have done like 2.5 by 2.5 sizes. Oh, you know what's also good though? Let's make some go off the layout so it looks intentional. I wish I could make this mat just a little tiny bit bigger. And then make them all even. Should I go even or uneven? Is that too much space in there all on its own? You guys let me know what you think. I really like this heart paper. Not sure. Let me cut some more. Even bigger mat? Maybe. Let's look. We could do that because that would be easy. But then we'd have to go this way too. Well, that'd be okay. Wonder what color of mat. What if we did... Nicole, could you make up your mind? Just kidding. How about this though? How about just this tiny little grayish background for a little bit bigger mat? Yeah, Beatrice said she likes the idea of a bigger mat. Hi Moira, I'm so glad you could join. That's okay that you're late. Moira, I'll warn you though, at the very, very beginning, it was kind of chaos and keep your eyes closed while it's a tornado on my camera because it was backwards and upside down and I had to move it and it was crazier than, so I'll have to remember that it plugs in. I have it plugged in as well because the very first time I did a live for my little scrapbook store, I was, sorry, I'll talk and scrap at the same time. I was plugged my phone in, but it didn't like connect or something. And when I hung up from the live, it was like at 10% and it said, warning, your phone's about ready to turn off. And I thought, oh my gosh, that would have been horrible. Because that was my first time ever going live. Okay. Noisy cutter again. This time I didn't use my We Are memory keepers just because I wanted to fit it in that spot. But I really like that. I think that looks good. That gives it a little bit of something. And Wendy says I would take the bottom 3 off and use that as a space for a journaling spot. Yes, but I'm not sure I'm going to do any journaling. So we'll see on that one. But I could also, I really have been into the journaling strips too. So we will see. I was also thinking there's this little box, which is slightly bigger than 2 by 2. I could do a tiny bit of like typed journaling in this. Okay, I'm going to glue the photo down and then I'm going to cut a few more pieces of paper. What should I do some of the squares with this since I used it as the photo mat? I'll cut one really quick and we'll see what we like. This piece of paper right here. Hang on, hang on, hang on. There we go. What about that? And then I can add, oh, I kind of like that. It gives a little bit like of a resting place for your eyes. What do you guys think of that? It might not pick up on the camera as well. Can you guys see that as well? Then we would need this. Might be fun to put like a little bit of journaling in and put it crooked like that on top of everything. Oh, good. You guys like that? Okay. I'm thinking another one for right here. Ooh, that one's cut really crooked. Sorry, I can't talk and cut very well. Just cutting a few. I still feel like I need one more pattern. This is turning out better than I had hoped because I was really kind of worried about that. Now here's my question, because on this side, maybe this side, nope, we can't really move it over. This side will be going off the edge, and this side won't. But we could also cut the whole layout down. Oh, the banner of hearts down there, that would be good. You guys know me, I struggle with banners though, so don't be offended if I don't use it, because, all right, first the papers. Let's do this. Okay, let's start gluing. We're just gonna go in 2 lines like that. Okay, I'm gonna start gluing. And I'm gonna get my T-square ruler, although every time I try to make, raise your hand if you're like me and you try to do straight grid square layouts and they turn out not right. I can't tell you how many times I try to make my grids straight. It doesn't matter. Okay. I'm going to trim this paper up first too. Ooh, now how am I going to remember where everything is? I guess I better glue it before I move on. So, the salt and pepper. What about the salt and pepper on the bottom left? Does the salt and pepper, actually that goes with the gray. The reason I think I was thrown off by this is it's a little bit lighter of a pink, but what do you guys think? Before I start gluing them down, and do you think I should ink or not ink? Some of you are inkers, and then I would need one here, which I think I would just take this and put it here too, maybe. Might go, I don't know yet. Yeah, they never line up. Wendy, okay, good. I'm glad that I'm not the only one, because I could try. I could sit here and draw lines, measure everything. Let's start gluing some down anyways. So let's start with this one. You like, Tanya, you like, or Tanya, I always say that wrong. I'm sorry. If it makes you feel any better, I can't spell my own middle name right. If my mom was able to comment, she would probably let you know. Me and my son. So this is funny. My son, you know, at the beginning when the COVID came out and everything, there was little questionnaires on Facebook where you ask your kids or whatever a bunch of questions. And one of the questions was, what's something your mom always says to you? And my son says, I don't know, but whatever it is, it's not going to be pronounced right. And I had to laugh because he's so right. You guys who follow me on YouTube know I'm always stumbling my words. I'm surprised I can make videos at all. Okay, so this I'm going to do the top one here so that these line up with the bottom of the picture, and then I'll fit this middle one. Oh, what was it? Was it not this one? Oh, darn it. What did I have there before? Did I do the wrong side? No, I had the heart one. Okay. Where did it go, guys? You guys probably can see it and not me. Oh, is it this one? There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to put this one on. cover up the ATG so that it's kind of centered in between the two. Okay, now let's do the top. Sorry, is my chair's too squeaky? Again, I apologize. Just tell my husband, time for a chair. My husband's blown away that I can even make these videos too. Not in a way like he's not supportive. It's just, you guys know I'm so not good with tech. But I'm loving this, how this red is coming out. I was really worried, but this is turning out really well for... Oh, I guess I should measure where these are going to go. Oh, that's okay. It's going to go off the edge. Okay. So I'm not using my T-square for these. Wendy says there is a great printable about kids having to have school at home due to the pandemic. You can use it for scrapbooking. Yes. I haven't done any of those. I am waiting. I just recently ordered from Michelle, which should be on its way pretty soon. What is it, Michelle? You'll have to tell me. Stay at home or Let's Stay Home from Pink Fresh Studios. I've been waiting for that before really going into any like COVID papers or layouts. But I'm telling you, I'm moving this polka dot red one here to this spot because if it's here, it's directly below that red one. And so having it just off and moved over to the side, even one, helps kind of move your eye around the page. Good, Michelle. I'm glad you're enjoying it. So give me just a second if I can't chat while I'm... Oh, it's very far down on the bottom of the layout, I just realized. Oh, well. Jessica, thank you for the idea. Oh, it's Pink Fresh, Let's Stay Home. And I am so excited for that. I can't, because it says a lot of the same things. But Wendy, you can tell me where you found that printable. Maybe other people... I'm trying to make sure these boxes line up with the boxes up above, but again, they'll probably won't because we just talked about that. It's good enough, right? Okay. Oh, Kathy, hello. If I said hello to you, I don't know if I've said hello to you, but I'm glad you like it so far. This is going a lot better than it was in my mind. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to mount... I'm going to trim the layout down just 1/4 of an inch on 2 different sides. So, for 2 different reasons. One, that way I can mount it and have a full red border. And 2, because this is going to go off on this side, these boxes, that way these will also look, oh, I guess it's just barely. But they'll just barely go off on this side, so it looks like it's one big continuous strip. So, Wendy, you're using it for Prime. Oh, Project Life, you mean, not Prime? Yes. I call mine Daily Life. You probably know if you've been watching my videos. But I, of course, haven't done any 2020. But I just ordered a bunch of photos and decided I needed to get busy with that. So don't let me forget. Yeah, Wendy, I don't think it's a problem to share the link here. If anybody, the only thing that might possibly happen is that YouTube says, oh, that's spam. But you can, I will still see the link afterwards and can put it in the description or someplace like that. So but I'm okay. I'm sure anybody else would be okay if there was a printable for kids staying home. I know, gosh, I don't even know what's... They sent out an email already saying, hey, we don't know what next year's going to be like. I feel like this side is really crooked. But they said, we don't know what next year's going to be like. If you would like to sign your kid up for online, which is like the actual online schooling and not the, hang on, I gotta move my seat. It's not the actual, you know what I'm trying to say, it's not the remote learning. They wanted people, because you have to sign up for that by the end of July. And we're like, no, we're still gonna try to do this, because my kid didn't do very well with, my high schooler did fine, but my other one, it was, the teachers did the best they could. Shout out to the teachers. You know, I love my one youngest teacher was amazing. So, but it just was, it was hard. Yeah, Jessica, it was really hard for some of the kids. It was, there was times when they would have a video they would have to watch there, and he was, for example, he was frustrated because he couldn't figure it out. And so I went to watch the video and it said, oh, you've watched it too many times. It's like, what? Okay, how are we supposed to watch it then? So things like that. And the other thing I was talking to Michelle about was, we've been going to this school for this, I think next year will be 16 years, and I've been volunteering there so long. I know everybody there, and it'll be so sad if we can't go back for our last year, but we'll just see. All right, I just noticed I don't have any more of these dark polka dot red ones, which is the other side of this, which I've already put. Oh, did she, what, Tanya? I'm sorry to hear that too. It was not easy. What grade, Tanya? Look at this, is the nice thing about ATGs, you can kind of rub it off, because I put that on the opposite side. Although now I wish I had it somewhere up there. But I need down here. So when you're doing something like this, it's good to kind of go in triangles with your patterns as well. I do have 4 of these heart ones because I have more spots. Like I have this red polka dot one here. It's also here. So anywhere like down along here would have been good. I'm going to grab my paper and cut a couple more. 8th grade. Oh, that would be a hard, that's, oh, with a disability too. No, oh, no teacher support. I do not see the link, Wendy. So probably more than likely YouTube said, no, this is spam. So it'll be in my like spam, because some comments it'll say, hey, this is spam. So I can approve that comment later afterwards. Okay, I'm just cutting a couple of these. Yeah, Wendy homeschooling. The great thing is my son was great. Well, he's college now. He's early college program, but he would go in his room. He was high school, 10th grade. So he'd go in his room and come back out. I'd be like, have a nice day at school. See you later. I'll pick you up later. We would joke about it. Okay, I have the salt and pepper. I think I like the salt and pepper there. The only thing with the salt and pepper here, so I have this with a saying, this was something, this was something. I feel like up here would need something more too, but I'm gonna go for it for now. And I just realized I didn't ink any of the edges, so I guess I'm not inking. Your 10th grader did great. Maybe it was the age. They're just a little more on top of it then, which is good because that's the grade that matters, right? Wendy, did your 10th grader, how did your 10th, a lot of 10th graders, that's pretty cool. Okay, gluing this one down. And I'm not using my T-square ruler anymore. I'm not really worried if they're too straight. Little bit of the salt and pepper is going to come off though, but that's okay. Trimming this down a hair because it's got a little white edge. Normally if I was inking that wouldn't be a problem. So my son who's in the early college program though, they've already said it's just going to be remote learning. In fact, we get to sign him up for classes tomorrow at 7 a.m. If you guys know me, 7 a.m. is very early. But it'll be so nice to just have it ready to go. The cool thing, I didn't even know this was a thing. They have a way to research your teachers, like a rate my teacher page or something. And I thought that was really interesting. Look at how this is looking. Yay, I'm so excited. Make sure I stay in screen. Yell at me if I go down too far because I'm not used to scrapbooking with it so far back. Whatmomslove.com, is that the place to go for the free printables? Cool. Ooh, Michelle's getting a delivery. You guys, if you didn't know and you like Cocoa Vanilla, they just came out with a new collection and she's gonna have pre-orders pretty soon. When she gets back, we can ask her. I'm looking now I want to mount the whole layout in red. I'm so excited about Cocoa Vanilla though. Yes, I haven't forgot about the banner. I wanted to look at my petite prints, oh, there they are. I lost them. So here's a good example of the colors. You can see Doodlebug has like this darker red, and I have mine. So this is cherry, I want to say. Oh, that's ruby. Ladybug. So you can see they progress in different colors. That's cherry. I'm not sure what I'm going to do next week for the white week. I thought about wedding photos. Oh man, I don't have any more of the darker red. Oh, maybe that's what I'm looking for. I saw that. See, this side's lighter, so it looks different. Maybe the red floral. I'm not sure I want red floral. I was looking for more of a grid, but not this light of a grid. That's almost too pink. Oh, good, Wendy. That's good to hear. Mine just kind of got they did the like P grade, which is like pass. You either got a pass or you didn't, which I don't know how that worked out, but I guess that would work. That's actually a good color. The edges kind of blend in though. That's not working out as well as I had hoped, but we're gonna go for it. Now, I'm gonna gut the middle though, because these prints I use, these are great for mats or anything like that. Okay, let me get the middle here. Okay. Your school had to do 60% or more of the work. Interesting. Ours, I think because we live in our schools are both really diverse. They knew a lot of people didn't have access to online and that kind of stuff. They had packets you could pick up, which we didn't have to because we happen to have, sorry if that was noisy. We happen to have like the computer, the laptop, what do you call that thing? The Chromebook, that's it. And my son could do, my high schooler went on his computer to do the work. And then we had the Chromebook, but I think because where we are, it's just so diverse that they're like, if you try, you get a pass, you know, whatever. So they didn't really look at how much of the work was done. I can't imagine somebody out there not getting a pass. There was points when my son would get stressed because he wouldn't understand something. And luckily, because I know the teachers, because again, I said there had been, you know, there for a really long time. Hi, Pam. No problem, you're late. Christine, no problem, you're late. I'm trying not to take as long this time because I know a lot of you work and stuff, and some of you are in Canada, and some of you are starting your day in Australia. So, and in my area, I imagine they're just getting off work, which is probably why I don't see many of the people who are my Scrappy buddies and stuff. So anyways, luckily I could text the teacher and ask him questions, but still there was things that we didn't know. that he didn't really know. So those lessons I'd tell my son not to worry about it, not to stress. But here is my trick if you are new here. When I want to mount my layout to get it straight, I don't use ATG, I use Scrappy tape. And what I do, and it usually works, except when I'm on video, right? I take one side of the adhesive backing off, and that way it's the only side that's sticky. And then I can lay it down on the layout. See, I still have quite a bit of movement until I push that side down. And then I can lay it down, get it where I want it, and now push it down. And then I can go back and take the backings off the rest. And this is a great little tool to help do that, by the way. If you're like me and can't always get under stuff. You use a template for daily life, project life. I can send that to, are you digital, Wendy, or, yeah, you can send the template. I'm always up for templates. One thing I've found with pocket page scrapbooking, no matter what you call it, the less different types of page protectors you use, the easier it is. I used to have, well, I still have a bunch, but I found I used to try to use all different kinds of styles of page protectors in there, and that's made it so much hard. So once I switched to just one or two every year, made it so much faster. We had 100% work, as same as would be in school. YouTube was her best friend. Wow, you had to do all of the work still? Wow. Well, at least your kids were older then, because I can't imagine that with super young kids. Okay, here's the banner. I kind of like the banner maybe a little shorter. Now I have this too, which we all liked. Let me grab a card. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is just put a piece of white cardstock behind this. And I will write or type my journaling and then put it in there afterwards. Ooh, the love would fit in there. Great idea. Should we do, let's cut this down a little bit so it looks like we can actually see what we're doing. Yeah, design A, definitely Wendy. And I know some people rock the digital, but if you guys know me and computers, I can't imagine trying to create with one. I can't even I can't even turn one on, much less create a scrapbook layout. They are amazing. They look beautiful when people do them. I'm just kind of somewhat cutting this to size, just as let's see what happens type of thing. Okay, yeah, it's a little big, but oh, look at that, you guys. What do you think of that? I also pulled some other stuff. You're very left brain. Things go in things. Hey, works for me. Oh, good, Arlene. I'm glad you like it. Here's some other stuff I pulled. Used to be a member of the Scraptastic Kit Club, and boy, they would send these acrylic pieces to you like crazy. I had this one, but it also said love. So I didn't really want love on there twice. You know, I only love them a little bit. No, just kidding. Here's a today, but this, well, I don't know. I think this has, yep, had a little shiny, what do you call that, protectant on it. That doesn't really stand out very well there, does it? Stars could go on the typed paper. Yeah, I was wondering about these stars. They're really thick, and they're kind of, I'm not that crazy about them. Oh, but you're kind of right. But I don't have a third one. Let's look in here. Yeah, you can't read the today. Yeah, I couldn't either, really. But today where star was. You mean over here? The only thing about this is there's a whole lot of like words in that one little section. So, and the other thing that's throwing me off is you can tell, oh, although it's kind of pops on that red. That's okay. I also have these from a long time ago. 2 Peas in a Bucket. Is that the name of their... They had these. I didn't know if I would use them or not, but I pulled them. We'll leave it there for now. A couple of those. I'm not sure how crazy I am about that. Skip the today. Okay, good. Delaney, you agree? Am I saying that right again? Delana. I'm not saying that right. I used to know a Delaney. I think that's why I always want to say that. But here's an and. I don't know. I'm not big on and signs, but let's see. The acrylic pieces are just so big. I like the love. Let's see what else we have. We do have the hearts. Here's a heart we could put up on some, maybe tuck that there. It's just sitting there for now. Here's a little key. Maybe we could put the key like right, maybe up on some foam tape. It's really kind of hidden, but if it was up on foam tape, maybe. Hi, Linda. I'm glad you like my pages. Thank you. And Wendy says it uses Design A. Oh, the template you're talking about, that? Put them in an 8.5 by clear pocket. Oh, nice, Wendy. That sounds like it works pretty good. Here's half of a white star that got cut off somehow. It could go on the edge. Pink embellishments. I love that idea, but since it's a red challenge, I'm really, because there was a lot of red and pink that I wanted to use. The gray, yeah, there's a little bit of gray. So gray might not be bad to bring in some of the gray. More of the gray since it is on this typewriting paper. Let me see what I have here. I'm going to pull over my mess. And I don't think I'm going to make a title. I think it's just going to be, I don't know if I'll do journaling either. Here's some, this is a lot of mixed colors. Ooh, here's some words together. Soulmate. Together. These would bring in the gray. That's a good idea to bring a little bit more of the gray. I don't want to do kind. How about always? Loving. Dear heart. That's not really us. So much fun. How about that? Because you can see he's being... This was... I should have put this on this side because this was his first picture. Ooh, good for one kiss, maybe? Oh, it's a tag and a ticket, though. You guys know me with tags and tickets. There's a heart. I'm just sticking these to my desk. Arrows. Ooh, here's a gray with a heart. Those shapes I find hard to use, though. If this wasn't so big, I would use that maybe. Together. That's a good one. Oh, all right. Is your name Jen? What Jen Wren? I'm trying to read your name there. Yeah, this is red. So for my little scrapbook store, I'm on their design team. So we decided, Jessica came up with this great idea that each week in July, we'll do something. And some people are going live. Some people are just doing videos on their YouTube. And I can link all those people below. And some of them are on the Facebook too. But this week is red. Next week is white. Correct me if I'm wrong, Jessica. The third week is blue. And then it's a red, white, and blue week. So I'm going to be going live Tuesday, same time, 4 o'clock, my time. So Pacific time. For every Tuesday to do the challenge. So I like this love. And I don't like it as a tag, but I bet I could punch it. Yes, red, then white, and then blue. And then red, white, and blue. So this week too, Jen, if you didn't see, she has mood boards. Jessica made up these mood boards for each of the weeks too. So what I went off of was the squares, actually looking at the mood board a little different. And then the white and red really popped towards me. I liked the black and red too, but I didn't. I just didn't do it. I found this heart paper with the red glitter. Or the white glitter, and that's what I liked. Ooh, that says love twice, but I don't care. So what do you guys think of this banner like this? It's throwing me off. I do like this, so I'm going to glue this down onto here. You know what? I wonder, I'm trying to see, I'm just trying to find something to fill in this that has a little bit of gray and not just plain old white. So if I put the banner, yay, Jen. And Jen, if you want to play along, you can make a layout and load it into their challenge on their page, and then you can be entered to win $10 gift card to her store for each challenge. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So if you want to play along, all right, this will just give the background a tiny bit of the gray that's in all the other spots. So let's glue this down. It's a little bit off, but I don't care. Jen, are you a subscriber to my YouTube channel? I don't think I've seen you at a live before. If you have been at a live before, then I apologize if I haven't seen you. And if you are watching and can't comment, I think you have to be signed in to your YouTube account. If you don't have one, I don't think you can comment, but I know a few people had troubles last time. Oh, darn it. That's like way stuck because it's a sticker. And if I pull it up, I gotta let that dry for a minute. So while I let that dry, what about the gray oval with the red heart to the right? This one, for where are you thinking, Wendy? Oh, good, Jen. That's cool. Well, I'm glad you're here. Now I have, for gluing down acrylic, glossy accents, especially if it's kind of somewhat see-through. I have found glossy accents to be the best. But, of course, now that I'm live, I'm not going to have anything to poke it through to clear it out. Okay, there we go. That actually worked. So with the clear acrylics, when you use the glossy accents, if you just kind of put it a little bit around and then make sure when you push it down, it kind of smooshes out. It fills in the spot. It fills in all behind it. Can you guys see that? Okay, good. See where I stuck my sticker down to my, my mat? All right, let's try to get this sucker up. Ooh, it's working, it's working. It's not sticking to the Polaroid, and it's very crooked now, but that's okay. All right. We're gonna have to wing it. Okay, hang on, hang on. Jen, where are you located at? A lot of everyone on here is, well, I guess they're kind of all over the place, but I got a lot of Eastern. I wanted to bring the gray with that love mini square. Oh, yeah, okay. I didn't want it to be all covered. Hang on. Of course, now I have everything sticking to me. Southern Colorado. I could have said that wrong. That's funny. I told my son today, I don't know how it is. Ooh, Nancy's in Colorado too. Pam is in, you're in your hot Oklahoma car? Okay. Oklahoma. Oh, I hope you're not still in that hot car. That 109 degrees? Yikes. I don't know what it was here today. It's very muggy. Nancy and Jen, that would be cool. Maybe you guys, are you guys close to each other? That's one of the fun things about all these online stuff, is meeting the new people. Wow. Tanya's from Northern New Jersey, 20 minutes from NYC. Deborah's from Colorado too, and hello Deborah, I don't think I have said hello to you. Wow, a lot of Colorado seems to be quite popular tonight. Okay, I'm popping this one up on some foam tape, and I'm watching the time, guys, so I won't keep you too late. We're getting close to being done, just these embellishments. I think I am going to leave this paper clip and this white star here, or heart. Okay, where's my love? There we are. Words, I know, Wendy, you know me. If you've been watching my channel, I can't ever say anything right. I tell my kids I'm sorry that they probably won't know when I'm actually going senile in my older age because I can't do anything right now, and I'm putting way too much glossy accents on this. And I should have glued this down before I popped that up on the foam tape, but that's okay. You haven't really found any other crafters? That's a bummer. Well, there's apparently quite a few on here who are from Colorado. Jen, have you ever gone to a crop? Have you guys ever gone to a crop? I missed going to crops. I haven't seen, I went out to a social distance parking lot dinner with my friends that I normally scrapbook with. It was quite a few weeks ago, but other than that, I haven't really seen mine. It's kind of a bummer. All right. You guys know I struggle with these. Nancy says you used to meet at Simple Pleasures to crop on the weekends. Is that, what kind of a place is that? What about, yeah, it's so hard right now to miss. We were going to meet for dinner. Oh, that goes over the salt and pepper, darn it. How about up here? You guys know, oh man, this might be a struggle. We were going to meet for dinner, but my husband actually had somebody test positive at his work, so I was like, I just don't think I should go, you guys. You never know. So what about behind all those things up there? I think I could do that easier than under the picture. Oh, cool. You like the border under the picture? Even with, I think it's hard because I can't get it tucked in right. I don't want to glue it down yet. Maybe it had a little bit less of a, what do you guys think? There, now I can kind of see what it would look like. You guys all like it under the picture? Okay, we will leave it there for now. I feel like it needs something there. Okay, I have this little thing here. I'm gonna glue this star. I'm gonna add a little bit of wet glue because this has glitter on it. And this was their older glitter paper, so it's the one where it rubs off. Apparently I'm using glossy accents, but I like it underneath that arrow. Okay, my glossy accents is oozing out from my love. I put way too much on. Possibly cut the border into 3 pieces to put on squares. Put gray heart tag in typewriter space below it. What? Typewriter space. Oh, down here? Hang on, I'm gonna... This is such an odd shape. It's not odd, just ovals and circles I find a little harder to use. Does anybody else have a problem with ovals or circles? What if I put it there, or actually, let's try this. Let's see what it looks like kind of tucked in like a little cluster over here. I don't know why this heart was cut, but it works perfect. Hey, what do you guys think about that? That brings the gray right over there to that area. Oh, I was going to put the key on there too. I keep gluing stuff down to my mat. Darn it. I have all these little stickers coming out from the middle of the stickers sticking to my hands. What about the little key there? We could do the key there, or... Oh, you know what? How about some gray, some of these stickers here. This is not exactly how they would fit, but I can't pick anything up. Oh, hi, Barbara. Hello. I didn't know you were here. My mom's name is Barbara, too. You would add gray at the top right corner cluster. Yes, you're right. It does need some gray up there. And if I'm going to do words here, it'd be good to do, what do you guys think? We'll have to maybe pop that up. Or tuck it behind the arrow, maybe. It's just sitting there for now. Oh, there you go. So there's like a triangle of, what do you guys think? Oh, Canada Day. Okay, so anybody in Canada would have fun with the red challenge. Judy, welcome. I don't think I've said hello to you either. Okay. Oh yeah, change the hearts to maple leaves and there you go. Maxine says add a word to it. Add a word to which one? Top left. Like way up here. I do have that word together. How does that look? That looks a little funny. That looks a little funny. Glad, Michelle, I'm glad you're liking it. This is good for one kiss, but it's so big. Not sure I want to use that, but I do have this love. I think if I add that cluster up there, it's going to throw me off. And I got all these little tiny sticker pieces sticking everywhere. Okay, what about, I know that says love too, but I kind of like the little circle right there. Or a heart. Got lots of hearts. Got lots of doodlebug hearts. Ooh, let's look at this page. This has different hearts. Oh, I forgot about the love you. That's okay. It's not going to fit. This is going to be my main title here. Look at the matches. Aren't they cute? If it wasn't pink, I would use both of those on this page. The fork and the spoon are kind of cute. And they're gray. Would that be weird to put a fork and a spoon on the layout? It's got the salt and pepper on the layout though. How does that look? Does that look totally wonky? Maybe, what do you guys think? Renee, I totally didn't realize this was alive. Oh, that's funny. Renee, that's my favorite part of the day. We used to go around at the dinner table. We do sometimes now, but my teenagers are not as much fun. But we always used to say, what was your favorite part of the day? That's funny. You didn't know it was alive. Well, welcome, Renee. I'm glad you were able to join. Okay, I'll tell you what my thoughts are. I like it here, but it's kind of not with this gray here. See, that's much better. Do you guys like the fork and the spoon? Tanya likes, Renee, we're all laughing at you. Yeah, I'm not sure that this up there is working. So it kind of goes right now. It has a triangle. So this here, and this here. We call them roses and thorns. We still make our kids do it on vacation. Best and worst part of the day. Roses and thorns. Are you talking about the spoon and the fork? I got lost. Explain to me, Nancy. Okay, I'm going to glue this down. Hopefully I can still get it in the right spot. And sometimes I would pop this up with foam tape, but this time I think I'm not. And I'm just going to use Nuvo because it might go over the glitter paper a little bit. Oh, sideways on the Polaroid frame. That might work really well. So let's just add some glue. Sorry if this is off screen. Okay. Glue this down somewhat. Try to anyway. Gonna have to move that. Sorry, I can't chat while I'm doing this very intensive work. All right. The banner is officially down. What makes you laugh? That's what you mean by forks and spoons? Oh, roses and thorns. Best and worst part of the day. That's cute. I might have to do that. You know, now we get my kids. So my middle son just turned 16, and he is a great kid, but he definitely has a little bit of the teenagerness coming out in him. And so he started the, oh. And then because my youngest is 10 and they're just like the best of friends, my youngest does whatever he does. So he would say, I don't know. So then I went to, okay, tell me something about school, you know, or that you learned or that you did, and or what was your favorite part of school? Yes, Jen, 15, 16. Yeah, I've already had a, you know, my daughter's already gone there, been there. Boys are much easier, I'll tell you that. But unless yours is a girl or boy, I don't know. But yeah, so then I was like, what's your favorite part of school? Lunch, coming home. Nancy, yes. You know, my kids are actually, they're really good. My boys are really, really good. Yes, Rhonda, can you see? I'm using banners a lot lately. I have another process video that I did the voiceover for yesterday, but it probably won't be up till next week, but I used banners again. Yeah, so my kids. So now I kind of gave up a little bit on the favorite part of your day. Now it's just me and my husband that tell ours, and they have to listen. So, but they're still fun kids. They're not as bad as some teenagers can be, so I guess I'm lucky there. Gluing this key down because it doesn't want to stay. Oh, you're just starting with your daughter, Tanya. Good luck. My daughter just turned 20 though. I feel old. Yeah, 33, Joystein. Am I saying that right again? I know, I apologize. I try to get your guys' names right, and it goes like the chat goes so fast, sometimes it's hard to keep up with what I'm talking about. Oh, Nancy, you had a long drive home. Did you get a lot? That's, I would pick my son up from school, in high school, you know, 10th grade, before everything closed, and I would talk to him the whole way. And he's not into driving. He's still not really into driving, although now that he's in this college program, he's going to have to learn, you know. And I would just talk his head off, and I'd be like, see, are you sure you don't want to start driving on your own? So I think he was finally convinced that, yeah, maybe driving on his own wouldn't be so bad. All right. I don't want this there. It's throwing me off from that side. Maybe here. What if oh, maybe there. What do you guys think of right there? This is almost done. So you guys, I know a lot of you are late. I'm sorry. You homeschool, Jen? Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if that's in our future someday. The college guy now, he's okay, but Joy, just older youth. Oh, great. That's a good one. Your son is still your baby. Yeah, I still call mine my babies too. 10, and he's going to be 11 and 16, but they will always be the babies, won't they? I tell my husband, what am I going to do when he's out, when they all move? I really don't know what I'm going to do. And he says, well, what about me? I said, well, you're not as much fun. Yes, they will. All right. I also pulled Nuvo drops. I thought I could maybe add a few of those around. But how about a third? Should I add a third arrow over here? What do you guys think on the arrow? Another one of these things that I have had for years. I'm trying to get used up. The cool thing with these is I can try it out and it's either yes or a no, and it's not glued down. You think so, Nancy? I'm not sure. My kids, I've been a stay-at-home mom for so long. Thank you, Joystein. There, what do you guys think? Does it need more? I was going to put the love there, but I have this, which I would put. Oh, and somebody said earlier, sorry, I wasn't ignoring you. I was just too busy chatting. The little heart, leftover heart. Wonder if we could trim it. I have another one of these borders too. Apparently 2 came in the package. Hi, Dottie. Dottie, if you just got on, what it is a challenge. So with my little scrapbook store, we're doing each week in July. So this week is red, so obviously red. Next week is white, then blue, and then the last week is red, white, and blue. Your kids are 12 and 16, so you've got 2 in that kind of age range. Are they girls or boys? That sometimes can really make a difference right there too. Okay, guys, I think, what do you think? Maybe some, these are doodle bugs. I think this was part of that same collection I mentioned earlier. Maybe the sweet things. And these are their matte enamel dots, which sometimes I like them and sometimes I don't. I was going to use Nuvo drops, but since these are here, let's use these. And I'm just going to try placing a few around. Oh, Dottie. Yes, Dottie, that's what it was for, because the month of July. So Jessica came up with the idea, and there's been lots of, and you can go to my little scrapbook store's Facebook page and enter, you can make a layout using the red challenge. There's a mood board you can follow if you want. I kind of went off the red and white and the fact that it was like squares, but any way you interpret it, but just as long as it's a red layout. And if you do a layout, you can share it there and be entered to win a $10 gift card for each of the challenges to their store. So it's a lot of fun. Yes, Dottie, Jessica says more years to scrapbook. So that's awesome. Maybe some black dots to ground things. We will try some. Thank you, Arlene. Delana says 23, 21, and almost 19. Okay, I don't feel so bad now. 42 and 43. No, you're not old. You're only as old as you feel, right? I don't feel like, should I tell you guys my age? I'm 42, so I don't feel old. So one girl is 12, 7th grade in fall, not 16 in fall. Grade 11th in the fall. Cool. Thank you, Delana. Yes, Joyce Teen says you're as old as you feel. You have both your girls scrapped through college? Wow, you are good. Have my grandson scrapped through college grad. Wow, are you kidding? Okay, guys, Dottie says she has both of her girls, her own girls, all the way through college graduation scrapped 2 albums each, but her grandson all the way through college 7 albums. Isn't that how it goes? I have a feeling that's how I will be with my grandkids too. I have a grand puppy right now, and he's been my favorite thing ever. He comes over and plays fetch with me all day long. Okay, black dots. Let's sign. I'm going to show you guys here real quick if you are interested. I have a video on my channel, but this is how I store my enamel dots. These are just those 6x8 page protectors. So this is like the 4 3x4s. I have all the different sizes in here. Michelle can get these for you too if you want, but just a piece of cardstock to divide them. And again, I have a thing on my channel talking all about this, but Dottie's been scrapping for 25 plus years. Oh gosh, sorry. I'll just leave that. Sorry about that. Close your eyes. I'm the same age as your nephew. That's okay. Again, you just said you're only as old as you feel. So yes, Michelle, I love having my enamel dots that way because it really is so much easier to find than digging through them. Okay, I gotta stop chatting for a minute and let's try the black. What do you guys think? This would go, ooh, is that too much? What do you guys like? The black or what's the other color I had? Red and white. If I added in each area, sorry for my camera shaking. Well, good, Joyce Teen. You're not that's not too old. You could still be my mom, but really, we're not that far apart. You're still waiting on your son to make you a grandmom? Yeah, my daughter just turned 20. I'm not in any hurry. Oh, yes. After they're out and you're not homeschooling, you will have a lot more time. So, that's awesome. Thank you, Michelle. Michelle says, this is fantastic. Can you share your video on that or on your scrapbooking layouts and more page someday, Michelle? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, I would love to. Jury's still out. Wendy says she does that for stickers in an 8.5 by 11 size book. The black looks nice. Does everybody like the black as a little bit of grounding, or is it too much? I do have gray as well. I don't know where I'd put them over here. I'm going to have to add some wet adhesive over here or on some of them because they're on the glitter. And they seem to be sticking to me more. What do you guys think? Let's add a black one up here. Thank you, Michelle. You think the black is good because it goes with the always and forever. Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. And it's kind of in a little trio here. Okay, everybody likes the... Yes, Michelle, I can share that. I have a whole bunch of them, but it makes using up and finding enamel dots that are the same color or like this type of hue, if I wanted this red, it makes finding those so much easier. He's actually wearing a dark gray. But you are right. The dark gray picks up on it too. Maybe I'll tell him it's because he didn't shave. It's because it was Father's Day though, so we better forgive him. Move the oval to the cluster on the bottom right and add a dot on the hole. So you want me to move this one over here? The only problem with it is that I didn't like how it was... I forgot about this one. Maybe like that. Now I'm thrown off. Is it what? I kind of like it over here though. Do you guys not like it over here? Oh, it's because I don't have something covering the hole. I could put it, well, that's more in here. I thought I was done with the layout, right? So let's put it there. These enamel dots are sticking more to my fingers, not the big one. Let's do the little one over the hole. They got the glitter, some of this glitter on the bottom of these them. They're gonna need some glue for sure, but I'll do that after. What? Okay, like that. Oh, gives you a heart in each cluster. I didn't even think about that. That's a good idea. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Justine. I did the squares. I was kind of thinking again off of the mood board because the squares. And I usually, if you follow my channel, you know I like to do a lot of double pages, but I didn't think I could do a double page with just red. So, but this will go up on my channel still, and it will be able for you everybody to watch. So good, Pam. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad I didn't take you guys too late tonight. The last live I didn't realize that I was on there for so long. I think it was like 2.5 hours, and I thought, oh my gosh, I thought it was 1.5. I was just out. Good, Wendy. Everybody likes it. Good. I like it. It was easier than I thought. So that makes me super happy. Yes, so now there is a heart in each cluster, so that works really well. Michelle, well, thank you for inviting me along again. It's so much fun. And I will share my enamel dot book. Yes, my video on that. Trying to think if there's anything left to say, but I will be live again next Tuesday for the next 3 Tuesdays, same time, same place. And next week it will be white. So if you guys want to play along, don't forget to upload a layout to your up to their Facebook group. And I will add a link to this when this is over. It takes a little bit of time to get it back up, but on their Facebook group, I'll leave a link to if you're not part of it already. And oh, Wendy, is this your first live? Did I ask you that earlier? I can't remember, but yeah, it's doing the lives is a lot of fun. I'm finding. Thanks to Michelle for inviting me. I started with hers, but thank you, Pam. And it's for Joystein. 4 o'clock my time, Pacific Standard Time. Joystein, I can't remember, where are you at? What time zone? It's 4 o'clock mine for every Tuesday, 7 o'clock Eastern Time, 6 o'clock wherever Rhonda's time is. Thank you, Kathy. Pennsylvania, what time zone is that one in? I'm going to be honest, I don't know. But it's 7 Eastern Time. So anyways, yeah, upload your pictures. 7? Okay. Upload your pictures to the Facebook page so you can be entered to win the gift cards. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm not very good with time zones. Okay, so Pennsylvania is Eastern time zone, then they're all saying. So that helps. Thank you, everybody. So it would be 7 o'clock. Yeah, I was going to share more about this live, but I completely forgot this time around. I've actually had things to do this last week, if you can believe it. So, all right, guys. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. Sorry to those of you who can't comment. I think I know of a couple of you who probably can't. So, yep. Joystein, everybody's saying 7. So, every Tuesday. So, the next 3 Tuesdays. Thank you, Arlene. Thank you for everybody for joining and helping to get the layout done. This was fun. It's challenging to do a monochromatic, but it's a lot of fun. All right, I'm going to let you guys get off to bed. A lot of you are later. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, everybody, for joining. And I will see you next week for the white challenge. Good luck. Oh, yes, Nancy, please. I would love it if you gave me a thumbs up. That would be awesome. So just a FYI, the camera's going to shake probably when I go to turn it off. And maybe, hopefully, by next week, I can get a chair. Bye, Pam. Bye, everybody. Bye, Jen. Thank you, guys. Okay. Now, this is the funny part. How do we do this? Okay, I think I have it. Bye, Joystein. Thank you, everybody, for joining.